Hello, welcome to another excelattheoffice.com video. My name's Adrian. This is another Excel how-to video following on from my comprehensive 1-hour beginner and intermediate guide recently. I'm going to show you here how to create a nice drop-down list like this so that people can choose their data from categories to avoid things like spelling mistakes and just keep your data consistent. Microsoft unhelpfully don't call it drop-down list. They put it under something called data validation. So your quick answer, if you want to go ahead and have a go yourself, it's there under the data tab of the ribbon called data validation. So let's get started. You'll notice I've got my data all nicely structured here. 5 fields that I'm gathering information on, 3 of which are going to be drop-down lists, and I've got my lookups for what I'm going to refer to in those drop-down lists neatly to the right of them. The easy way to do it, if you're so inclined and you've only got like a yes/no option, is you select the cells you want a drop-down list in, go to your data validation, I go to my settings, and instead of any value I'm going to choose list. So the basic way of doing it is you just type in what you want in that list with a comma and a space between them, and that's it. However, if you want to add other categories, you have to type it in, and a better way of doing it is selecting a range. So I've already done that for ethnic group. I'm going to select a range for performance rating, and I'm going to go to my data validation again. I'm going to choose list, and instead I'm going to choose this button here for my source and choose the range. Now it's good to add an extra spare category at the bottom, just in case you need to use it later, but I'm going to choose my range of cells there, click OK, and now each one of these is a lookup for a performance rating. So I can choose them far quicker and consistently. Now, if you want to get rid of any data validation, you can select the cells, go to your data validation and just select clear all and click OK. So now it's no longer a drop down menu when I select those. And I've just got some notes to myself here. You can add new items easily, either partly by creating that space as I've done. So there's ready category to be made there, and I'm going to choose very low. I might need to differentiate people. It's captured there. Or if you didn't leave a space, or you just want to insert it somewhere else, you select a cell or 2 cells if you want 2 more categories, right click, insert, and I'm going to shift cells down. So as long as you've selected somewhere between the second and the second to last row, it will automatically get included in your range. So if I want to differentiate it a bit more, so now if I just go here, yes, medium high has been included. By default it forces people to choose a category. If you want to allow more flexibility or change the message that gets set up when people enter something wrong, for example, if I just put no, I get an error message and it makes me retry. You can customize that message again by going to your data validation and choose the error alert, and you can either force people to stop, give them a warning, or just tell them for information. I don't want people to enter anything other than a drop down, so I'm going to stop, say choose category, and choose from list. Click OK. So now when I try and enter something wrong, choose category as my title, choose from list. So you can customize that. And that's it. I hope you found that helpful. Please like and share to support my channel. Comment below anything else you'd like me to cover. And yeah, just a general tip. It's good to kind of structure your things in a nice organized manner. Check out my other Excel tutorials. I cover beginner to intermediate all in 1 hour. I think you'll really like that. I cover a whole heap of stuff that will get you up to speed with Excel and better than most of your colleagues. But until the next video, take care.